I learned through the grapevine the other day that they had this thing where you could order McDonald's and instead of going through the drive-thru, you could get this little brown guy to deliver it to you on a scooter. And I said, wow, what an idea. Who came up with that? The Chinese? Of course the Chinese. Who else would have come up with it? The Chinese. Tony Zuzu. Fucking A right, Tony Zuzu. That guy's a hero. Fuck Mike Lindell. Fuck Phil Swift. Tony Zuzu. He's my guy. So I started ordering. And the first thing I noticed when I'm ordering is why is the McChicken $3.69? Are you tugging on my nuts? McWater $2.39? Fuck you, Ray Kroc! You're fucking me over from the grave. You probably get that McWater from the McSink. I wanted to get me a Big Mac meal and that shit cost $13. I barely make that a fucking month. These bands, these are fake. I don't make shit. I like to make everybody think I make bands. I don't. You see this? See where that says copy money? That says copy money. I make dirt. I make mud. You want me to pay $13 for a fucking Big Mac, Ray Kroc, McChicken $3.69? I'll come to your grave and I'll give you my McDick. I don't give a fuck. After all was said and done, my order came out to $43.81. For McDonald's? You're fucking insane! Oh, but they removed the delivery fee. Oh, yes! Yes! Thank you, Tony Zuzu! Ah, man! Well, I guess that's the cost of little brown guys. Or so I thought. Dasher tip? I didn't even get the food yet! How do I know if I want to tip the guy? What, you gotta pre-game him? What if he eats some of the fries before the food gets here?
Yo, fuck Joel and his food, bro. We just took his shit. Uber Eats, bro. We about to smack on some shit.
Kids, you know, all ours. Fuck you, mean, Dwight.
What if he trips on the front porch and gets high C orange all over everything? Like hell am I tipping him then? $5.50 too, Jesus Christ! You can get the tip of this dick! Tipping is for those viewers outside of the United States, and we got a lot of those. A lot of Filipinos, why? I don't know. Go Philippines! Anyways, tipping is when Americans give workers extra money for doing their job. Hairdressers, waitresses, the Domino's delivery guy, you know, people without any life skills. Their bosses don't pay them enough money because their job is stupid. So it falls to the consumer to put a little cherry on top so they can feed themselves. And if you don't, they get really, really mad.
If you don't have money to tip your server and you go out to eat and don't tip your server, I have zero respect for you.
People that don't tip, I will gladly cock block the fuck out of you.
Yeah, it ain't no tip on this order. Cause you know drivers don't make no money and people try to get away with not tipping, so I confront them. Yeah, I like to make them feel stupid when they don't tip.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah.
So you have a car, so you pay us.
Well,
Just so you
I'm
know.
paying for the convenience, so.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
But
You have a good day. Take care.
come get it, next time.
People that don't tip at restaurants are fucking assholes.
It says 0. It says that you left nothing.
Supposed to tip.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. Can I have my food? Yeah, look at it.
And you know, to all these people, I'd really like to say, get a real fucking job! Like, being a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer. But, you know, at this point, I was still feeling the peer pressure, still feeling the societal guilt, so I gave him a good tip.
My DoorDash is here! Yeah!
That's a human shit. Never again.
5 minutes out there in the rain! And no tip! No tip!
I wasn't having the best day.
DoorDash is advising customers to tip their delivery people or expect to wait. That's because delivery drivers are less likely to accept orders without a tip.
This was it.
What?
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
What?
It's for her, dude. I didn't even order it. Her, bro.
I just want to say, it's a nice house for a $5 tip.
You're welcome.
Fuck you.
you're door dashing, consider tipping your driver between $30 and $50 to go out in this weather. Seriously. Seriously, no. $30 to $50? Are you clinically fucking insane? Why, because it's cold? Put on a jacket. Bitch! Why are you acting like it's the Baton Death March to get McDonald's to some fat ass's front porch? You do know that mailmen do this shit every day? Sleet of snow, motherfucker! Shouldn't be the same thing for McChickens, I would think. Some of these guys think they shouldn't even have to bring it to your door anymore. Leftism leaving the body when the rented peasant asks you to take 38 steps to retrieve your McFlurry. Oh, I see. He's trying to make it out that I'm the lazy dumbass. First off, I'm right-handed. I don't know what leftism has anything to do with this. Second, it's called DoorDash. If you make me meet you in the street, I'm coming out with a gun. It doesn't make you a good lefty to go and kiss the Domino's delivery guy at his car window. He's a criminal, and he beats his wife.
AC on full blast for the non-tipper.
Look at the absolute malice that they have, the absolute fire in their blood for not receiving a tip. There's no integrity to DoorDash without it.
What the fuck is that? That's no tip right there. No delivery, girl. Fuck all that shit. You ain't tipping in your delivery shit. You ain't getting your food delivered. That's on period.
This is an unpopular opinion, but I think when we get orders like this, we should accept them and we should not tamper with the food or try and teach them a lesson. We should really go above and beyond.
There's your most honorable DoorDash driver right there. Hey guys, unpopular opinion, but I think that maybe we shouldn't shit in the customer's mouth if they don't tip us. Oh, thank you, Mr. DoorDash. That's very big of you. I appreciate that. I like rubbing my tip through my khakis till I can see a wet spot. Shit, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Okay, but seriously, why is everybody that they hire for DoorDash an angry, lazy piece of shit? Now they give me lip at the door and throw my shit in the tulips, and they still want money. Look at her jaunt. Look at her stance. She hates her fucking life.
Hello.
Ignore it. You keep that.
Why?
Because I didn't see a tip on the app and I put a little card in there. So please keep that. I'm sorry.
She would have been $20 richer if she'd just done her job.
Do you expect tips just because it says it now every time?
You want to expect the tips because you want it.
A lot of people aren't used to tipping for quick services. You think that you guys deserve it?
For the most part, yeah. Tipping for not just the stuff that you're getting, but also the experience.
What the hell is the experience you're giving me? I walk into a Starbucks and I smell your bad breath as you ring me up for a $9 coffee? Woohoo! Here's $30! I think that if the tip is supposed to be guaranteed, then it should also be guaranteed that your waiter or your DoorDash driver or what have you gets the food to you in a certain allotted time. My shit always gets to me cold. And if you don't get your food within that allotted time, you should be able to punch your waiter in the dick. Look at how the humble Nip reacts to a 10% tip. Yeah, see, I like that. I like that a lot. Do a little dance. And that's for 10%. Waitresses spit in your face for 10% here.
And now, let us observe how the great white American heifer reacts to her tip.
Do you realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Carmack and you're in Smithtown?
That's a 15-20 minute drive.
It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes. It's 12 and a half miles. So I think you need to adjust your tip to make it right.
How much is the tip?
You need an $8 tip.
What the hell are you looking for? I gave an $8.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the food back. I'm gonna bring the food back. Okay.
It's not even just DoorDash drivers. It's pretty much fucking everybody that wants a tip. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to tip the Jehovah's Witnesses. I just want to blast those guys off my porch. You think I'm exaggerating. The only place you never had to worry about leaving a tip was the self-checkout line. But now the fucking robots are asking for tips. God damn it! You're not an American hero, Tony Zuzu. If that is your real name, you're just another sneaky Chinaman trying to sell me dumplings. This is a market run on by shame and the need to prove that you're a good person, so no wonder its #1 supporters are left-handed liberal faggots!
Do you tip well?
Yes.
More than 15%?
Yes.
More than 20?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, like when it's appropriate. Yes.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I'm a bad tipper, okay? I can't believe I'm rich and a bad tipper. That's heartbreaking.
Servers can make six figures.
Yeah, we know a few servers here on the strip who would easily make about $150. We went out to dinner last night. The table across from us got a $5,300 bottle of sake. So you could imagine the tip on top of that, plus food, plus other drinks.
Servers make bank.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna fund any more waitresses' hedonistic lifestyles. What are you gonna do with my tip? Go buy another full sleeve tattoo? Go buy more menthols to smoke on your lunch break? Wonder where those are gonna end up. In my fucking pasta? Or perhaps being put out on their infant baby's head? One of the most common teary-eyed rebuttals to non-tippers is, if you can't afford to tip, don't go out to eat. Don't you think that if you're having children out of wedlock, you should have had career sights a little bit higher than Applebee's waitress? If you can't feed your little bastards, maybe you shouldn't have flunked out of high school. Shouldn't a man be able to take his hard-earned dollar, take his family to Chili's and feed them processed carcinogenic shit without the waitress rattling her tin cup at you? You think they'd take the no tip standing up, but no. They've got their sneaky little Chinaman secrets too.
$0 tip, no problem. Let me tell you how to resolve that. If they haven't left yet, walk up to whoever paid in front of everyone. Hey sir, ma'am, I see you didn't leave a tip. Is there anything I can improve on the service that you feel like you could share with me?
Yeah, sorry, I only tip waitresses with big racks. You think I'm joking, but this was a very strict rule for me when I was tipping. If you're a man, go hit the oil rig, motherfucker. Go die in a war. Being a waitress is for women. Go get your furry ass out on the front line. Here's another one trying the exact same trick.
I will ask people that don't tip why they didn't tip their servers, but I'll say it like, was something wrong with your service? So it sounds more like I'm concerned for their well-being, and it goes a little something like this. Excuse me, was something wrong with your service? I noticed you didn't tip, but I just want to make sure everything was fine and everything went well. Oh, yeah, it was fine. It's not my job to pay the employees a living wage. That's your boss's job. Oh, so you admit that you know that we don't get paid more than $2 an hour. Yeah, I do know that, and maybe you should talk to your manager about paying you more. Well, the funny thing is that you say that you know that, and you're very aware that we deserve a living wage, correct? Well, yeah, everyone deserves to be paid more. You know that tipping culture in the U.S. is kind of set like that. Everywhere you go where servers don't get paid that much, so it is your job as us offering you a service and giving you a pleasant experience to tip us for that service. I mean, yeah, that's how it is everywhere, but it's not my job. So you're saying that the servers don't deserve to make money because you know that they don't get paid enough, but you refuse to
Yeah, I'm bored of this conversation. So you're saying you want to line your pockets on an American custom based in slavery and racism? What? What? Yes, that's right, folks. This just in. Tipping has roots in racism. You know that shit we don't fuck with? After the Constitution was amended in the wake of the Civil War, slavery was ended as an institution, but those who were freed from bondage were still limited in their choices. Many who did not end up sharecropping worked in menial positions, such as servants, waiters, barbers, and Uber Dash drivers. These were pretty much the only occupations available to them. For restaurant workers and railroad porters, there was a catch. Many employees would not actually pay these workers under the condition that guests would offer a small tip instead. These industries demanded the right to basically continue slavery with a $0 wage and tip. It's the legacy of slavery that turned the tip in the United States from a bonus or extra on top of a wage to a wage itself. Uh-oh! You good people left-handed guys wouldn't want to uphold white supremacy, right?
Tipping culture is a scam. Stop doing it. Let them do their job.
As the owner of 3 restaurants, let me dive into this a little bit. Either you do the tipping culture where you have the freedom and the consumer has the choice of how much my staff member deserves to get paid in this regard, or you can make me do it, which let's say I do $15, $20 an hour for my bartenders and servers. Now, that $6 Bud Light is $12, and I am forcing you to pay them what they need to be paid. Tipping culture is a good thing, I promise you.
I think it would be praxis and left-handed as fuck to never ask me to tip again. They're trying to turn us against each other, and they're doing it. They're succeeding. Look, more black-on-black violence.
Fuck. Need to die. They need to die. They need to die.
That's how Tony Zuzu set it up. That's how Ray Kroc set it up. That's how Jefferson Davis set it up. And when you tell them this, they get mad at you for not fixing it for them. Hey, motherfucker! I am not the enemy here! I make $13 a month! If you want your socialist faggot fairyland, then go shit on Tony Zuzu's doorstep, not mine! You guys don't want to put in any real work, and that much is obvious because you can't even do DoorDash. I think if you put the same amount of effort into going to Tony Zuzu's house and waging biological warfare on him, you might get the money you want for doing the incredible things that you do, like being a career Domino's delivery driver. That being said, until we can come together and take down all the Tony Zuzus of the world, you guys taking your babies to work, you better put them to work, because you suck at your job, and you're an asshole. And I don't take no fucking disrespect.
To the driver that shit on my porch, let's settle this. I got a tip for you.
So you're the fabled brown guy.
Así que tú eres el pinche codo.
What is that? Is that Chinese?
So you don't like to tip?
No, I don't. You like to leave shits on porches though, don't you?
It's a living.
Piece of shit. You want a tip? There's your fucking tip, you motherfucker! You want to come to my house and shit on my porch? You want to shit on my porch? There's nothing upon you! You motherfucker! Fuck you!
¡Puto, ya regrésate, güey!